2.5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, I certainly appreciate the gentlelady yielding time to me, especially because I am opposed to this bill. And I would just have one question for my colleagues, and I would ask this: what in the world is the federal government doing in the national flood insurance business? I mean, I would give the sponsors, certainly of this legislation, credit for the fact that they're trying to reform what I think is an unnecessary federal government boondoggle. But rather than reforming this, I think we need to eliminate this program. I'll just give you an example, Mr. Speaker. So many of us were very strongly opposed to Obamacare, the government takeover of health care, because we didn't believe the federal government should be running the health care for our entire nation. But apparently we have no problem with the federal government running a national flood insurance program. This program was created in 1968. We started writing policies in 72, and today this program is almost $18 billion in debt. And FEMA says that this debt will never be paid off. Never be paid off. So not only is the federal government improperly running a flood insurance program, it's operating a very bad flood insurance program. This program is not actuarially sound. It charges some of the highest risk areas subsidized rates and charges other areas of no risk astronomical rates to pay for those subsidies. And you can use my home state of Michigan as a great example, where our residents have been forced into this program, charged thousands of dollars, and every year, even though we have almost no risk of flooding. In Michigan, we actually look down at the water, not up at the water. We've paid multiple times more in premiums than we've ever received back in benefits. In short, Mr. Speaker, the people of the great state of Michigan are getting fleeced by this program. Now, obviously, we are a compassionate nation, and we have a case of a natural disaster or what have you. We need to make sure that we step up and give relief to our fellow Americans. But what we're doing here today is simply not fair. What we should have is a national catastrophic fund so that everybody pays, not just some who are being forced to subsidize others. That is not fair. So, Mr. Speaker, I would hope that my colleagues would join me in rejecting the reauthorization of the National Flood Insurance Program so that we can get to work on a way to allow the private marketplace to move in and to replace it. I yield back my time.